Hi everyone, here we are again. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for coming on. This is going to really thrill you. If any of you out there are into prophetic symbolism, numbers, you're going to love this word. I never intended it to be. Obviously, I never know what God's going to say from one day to the next. But this is such a profound, such an exciting word. And I just can't wait to share with you. I've called it the gathering 5555, because God, everything God's said about this word has got 5 associated with it. So what God said to me was, I was sitting just with the Lord. I wasn't thinking anything in particular. And I just said, what's on your heart, Lord? What are you doing right now? So that we can just be part of it. And very clearly, the Lord gave one word I've never thought about in my life. And it was gathering. I'm gathering. So I'm like, okay, God, what are you gathering? Obvious next question. And God led me to Psalm 50 verse 5. Psalm 50 verse 5. And it's, gather my saints together unto me, those who have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And I knew that he was saying through this verse, I'm gathering my saints together, those who are born again believers, in covenant by the blood, the remnant. I'm gathering them together at this time. It's important that we come together at this time because God is preparing us. There is a harvest coming and he wants us to be together with him right now. So the next day, I got up, I get up early, I have Bible studies, and God took me to Isaiah 55:5. And I thought, oh, that's encouraging. It said, and the verse is, I will summon the nations that didn't know me, and they will come to me. They will come running, for I, the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, will make this happen, and I will give glory and honor. And I knew that God was saying, I'm summoning the nations. I'm calling them to myself at this time. They're going to come running. So I was really excited. So I thought, I'll put that in my journal. And when I went to put it in my journal, I noticed my watch, and it said, my phone, and it said 5:55. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. He's given me Psalm 50, verse 5 at 5:55. So I went to write in my journal, and I went to write the date, and it was the 5th of the 5th. So then I started to really take notice. And God was saying, this is part of the gathering, Pauline. This is really important. He gave me Psalm 55 the day before when he was talking about the gathering his remnant, gathering his saints together. And now he's talking about, I'm gathering the nations to myself. This is really an important time. This is not just to go in my journal. This is really what's happening at this time. So church, God is calling us to come together in a new and powerful way, because God's gathering the harvest of the nations to us. We've suddenly become a global family, and we can easily be in contact with the nations in a way we never were before. This is a serious call from God for us to get ready and preparing us for a massive new tsunami that's coming upon the earth of God and his Spirit. Pentecost is only weeks away, and it's such a significant time for us. And he again brought Pentecost to my mind, and it's all about the gathering of the first harvest, gathering again, the harvest again. And he said, we need to be ready. We haven't seen anything yet. Everything we've seen up till now has been a drop in the bucket to what God is about to do. Pentecost was 50 days after the celebration of the first fruits. It's the beginning of the wheat harvest. The Feast of Weeks is mentioned 5 times in the first 5 books of the Bible. God is amazing in the details of his plans. And if you have ears to hear, you will hear what the Spirit is saying. Everything he told me about the gathering had 5 associated with it. And all I kept hearing was 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And the verses are 5 for the gathering. Pentecost is a part of the gathering. It's all about the 5s and the 50s. So I just want to encourage you, and I want to leave you with one personal encouragement I've had in studying the gathering. I was thinking about Pentecost and when it falls between May and June, and I have a birthday between that. So I looked up the year I was born, and just this week I realised for the first time ever I was born on Pentecost. I was born on the feast of the wheat, the first harvest. I believe it's a divine anointing on my life to see the fulfillment of the gathering of the nations to God. I believe it's a divine anointing on you to be in this season at this time, for such a time as this, that you are part of the gathering of the saints. You are part of the gathering of this great harvest. Please get ready. Please take this call seriously, because we might not have another opportunity when we are out of this season of lockdown. God's going to move. Bless you. Let your hearts be prepared. Be excited. We have tipped our toe into a big ocean that we're going to feel the impact of in the days to come. I love you. I appreciate everybody that's on this journey with us. We are not alone on this journey. God's family is amazing. And I just want to bless you this week. Look out for the next post.